This is going to be a video of how to graph on Course Compass. You will come up with ordered pairs for each equation, and you'll graph like you do on paper, but on here you can only graph 2 points instead of 3. So we're going to go, for the first one I'm going to click to enlarge, and I need a line tool. Now, before I pick up the line tool, I want to show you right here in the yellow box, ordered pairs will show up. The point that your graph is pointing to, you see the ordered pairs, that will help you make sure you're picking up the right one. Go to 0, 0, and my first ordered pair is -1, -1, and then you're going to click on that with your mouse, and then I want to go from the center, I want to go to the right one and -3. This is one of the problems we did on the video that I did for you earlier. And so we click there, and we can't do a third dot because when we click it, it turns yellow and we're ready to check. But we can look at 0, -2, and that's right where it should be. If you have enlarged it, you have to hit save before you can check your answer. Here's another problem that I did on the video for you, and we came up with some ordered pairs already. Remember, when we have a number with Y, we would choose that number as in our T-chart. This time I'm going to use this graph, and this time the ordered pairs will pop up right here to help you. So I'm going to pick up my line tool. It's already in the center, as you see, and then I start moving it around with my mouse, and I'm going to graph -4, 1, and click, and then I'm going to go back to the center and graph 4, 3, and click. Now here I've got 0, 2, and that's my other ordered pair, so this line should be good. I'm going to check my answer. We're going to look at one that we had a fraction with. And so remember, if we were choosing values for x, we would choose 3's, a -3 and a +3 and a 0. I like enlarging the graph, and so I'm going to use the bigger graph. Pick up my line tool. I'm already at center at the 0, 0. And I'm going to go -3, +4, and then just go up to the top and eyeball it, and you see in that yellow box it's -3, 4. Click on it with your mouse, and then I'm going to go to 0 and 5, and then my third dot was 3, 6, and so it's right where it's supposed to be. So good. So save it and check answer. Good job. Yay. Alright, what I want to do next is I'm going to pause it and flip it over to 3.3 and show you how you're going to have to graph there specifically with intercepts. Oh, no. Alright, well, there was a moment of panic there as I moved to this next section. I hope you didn't hear it. Okay, we did this one also in class. -x plus 2y equals 4, and here we picked 2 and -2 and 0 for our plots, but no, we can't do that here. This is by the intercepts, so I've got to do with the y-intercept and the x-intercept, and then when I graph it, I have to plot it on the x and the y, or it will count it, it will say it's wrong. And I'm going to do it on purpose at one point. I'll probably do it on this one so you can see what will happen, but we're going to plot just the x and y intercept. I like my larger graph. Pick up the line tool. Now I'm going to get it wrong on purpose so you can see what happens. because it tells you have to do it by plotting the intercepts. So if I just do it like I did earlier and I plot, let's say, 2, 3, and then let's do -2, 1. Oh, I hate that. I accidentally touched it on my laptop, and so it's very sensitive. If you do make a mistake, hit clear, and I'll say yes, I do want to clear it, and you'll have to start the line over. We're going to make a couple of mistakes on this one. So we'll start over, and I'm going to go again, over 2 and up 3, click. And then I want to do, oh, I did it again. Very sensitive. Okay, let's try again. So I don't recommend you doing this on a laptop. It's too sensitive. 1, 2, up 2, 3, click. Still blue. Yay, I can move it. This time I want -2 and 1. Click. And then I'm going to hit save. See if I can hit enter to check answer. Nope, you can't hit enter on these either to check answer. You have to hit save and you have to hit check answer. Now it says, sorry, although your line is correct, you must use the x and y intercepts to graph the equation. So it tells me my line is right, but I've graphed it. I haven't followed the directions. And so I'm going to go back here, clear my line. Yes, I want to clear it. I'm going to enlarge it so I can see a little bit better. Pick up the line tool, and this time I'm going to do the intercepts. I will do 0, 2, click, and -4, 0, click. Yellow line. Now the dots we had a while ago, 2 and 3, see it's right there. And I had -2 and 1 right there. Same line, but I followed the directions this time. And so hopefully when I check answer, it's well done. Let's go back. I think it's just 1. In a case like this, we are going to end up having the x and y intercept will both be the same. Well, I have to plot at least 2 dots to make it a line. So if the x is intercept is 0, 0 and the y intercept is 0, 0, then I have to find another dot. In this case, because we're multiplying the -7 times y, if I just go ahead and pick 1 for y, so -7 times 1 would give me -7. And so my x is -7 and my y is 1. Okay, I chose y for 1, and -7 times 1 is -7. Now I can click, it turns yellow, and I can check my answer. So again, because both intercepts are right here, you get away from, you have to plot a third dot, because there's 2 dots plotted right there, x and y intercepts. Okay, I hope this little video will help you with your graphing on Course Compass. It's very similar to doing it on paper, but you see my laptop's very sensitive, and you do have to be careful that you're following the directions. All right, good luck.